Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Instead of going out with his friends, he picked up the same young lady.
How the did you do that to me? What the I have a ring on my finger. What the
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
We were supposed to be together forever.
I know there's something shady going on with him.
Where they at? They're making out in the parking lot. Let's go.
She always told me she likes surprises. Let's see how she likes this one.
He's right here at the bench, right here at the bench.
Get your ass up under there!
Hey, ladies.
Buster! Yeah, bitch, I'm gonna handcuff you.
Ladies.
Get out of my face!
Oh my God! You are a cheater.
Easy, none.
Now you're a comedian. That's what you deserve. That's what you deserve.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
The dream of being a blushing bride has turned to heartache for Jennifer McKenzie. As her fiance continually postpones their wedding plans, his unusual behavior causes Jennifer to look deeper into his unsettling actions. Hoping to find the cause of his wavering affections, Jennifer turns to those with expertise in discerning the truth. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
I'm here today because I have suspicion that my fiance Thomas could possibly be cheating on me. There's moments that he'll be at work, and usually he'll always answer his phone. Always, even through a text or answer his phone calls, always. Just past 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, no response, and even if I get a response, it's late, a couple hours later. There's always an excuse. His reaction is always, oh, I've just met up with the guys, I got caught up. That's his favorite thing to use. I got caught up, sorry. And so I just kind of go with it, but it's just getting worse and worse. And I really just want to know what's up. It's just, there was never an excuse in the beginning, and now that's all I hear. And so it's just, he's always tired, and he just comes straight home, drunk, smells like alcohol, just goes to bed. He's like, we'll talk about it later. And there's never later, even in the morning. We'll talk about it in the morning. That never comes. If Thomas is messing around on me, my whole world would end. It would, because I love him so much. He has been my everything. I've given him every piece of myself, my heart, my soul, me 100% through this entire relationship. And if I am to find out that he hasn't been, I would be so crushed. My world would be over. It would be it. That would be out.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters Detective Agency may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Investigative charges may apply. Thomas Grimes, age 29. A consultant suspected of managing multiple women in and out of town. Investigation day 2. With a perimeter set around the suspect's place of employment, agents on watch catch sight of Thomas Grimes leaving his office on foot. Ground units track Grimes from the high-profile office building across the street and down a few blocks to a restaurant and brewery. The suspect settles on the large patio next to a raven-haired unknown female. While they gobble down the tavern cuisine, the comfy couple welcome the night. The patio lights turn on, and under the supposed safety of shadow, the two let their desires take over, stealing a number of kisses from one another. Once the fall air begins to blow, the two apparently decide to take the party to a new location. Mobile units are at the ready when Grimes chooses to follow his dinner companion to her apartment complex. Grimes' companion shows her strength as the suspect seems to need a piggyback ride up to the entrance gate. The weight of the situation causes them to finally just hold hands as they enter. Mobile units play the waiting game for almost 2 hours before sight of the suspect is reestablished. As he exits, his companion is seen bidding adieu in just her cotton robe. The two share a passionate kiss by the gate before Grimes finally returns to his car and makes his way home to a suspicious Jennifer. Investigation Day 5. Hoping to discover more palpable evidence, Cheater's mobile crews man their posts at Jennifer and Grimes' home. The suspect exits carrying a workout bag. He jumps into his car and makes tracks to a nearby gym. Grimes makes sure that his car is locked before entering. A good workout lasts about an hour. Grimes, however, appears after 15 minutes with a woman from prior surveillance, now identified as Amber on his arm. The two jump into Grimes' automobile and are followed to a local coffee shop. Ground agents trail the duo inside and settle next to a table across from the lovers. The two seem to have a wonderful time, laughing together with constant hands upon one another. After finishing their beverages, the couple begin the walk back to the suspect's ride with his hand firmly planted on his workout partner's derriere. Once back at the gym's parking lot, the couple embrace before heading for a new location. The private moment is interrupted, however, by this recorded phone call from Jennifer.
Hey, what's going on? What are you doing, babe? You having fun?
Just here at Elizabeth, we're just hot line and about to start a movie. What time do you think you're going to get off?
I'm going to be late tonight. Me, Alvaro, Scott, a couple of guys. Well, we're actually still on this one, but we're waiting on a call from the London office. And so, do me a favor, call me when the movie's over. I love you.
Okay.
I'll see you soon, okay?
Okay, babe. All right, love you. Bye.
Bye.
Knowing that their time is now short, Grimes and Amber share a few fleeting moments kissing beside her car before Grimes begrudgingly returns home for the rest of the evening. Investigation Day 7. Agents on duty don't want any surprises on this day. They station themselves across the parking garage from the suspect's car. Grimes exits and enters his automobile. A short jaunt down the road reveals the suspect's intention to continue his deception of Jennifer by picking up Amber, who is an acquaintance of Jennifer's, for a date. The two are tracked to a nearby bar, and after some drinks, Amber becomes the aggressor, sexually attacking her willing prey. Earlier in the day, Cheater's agents confirmed that Jennifer had a late night planned with her friend Elizabeth. Amber evidently also has this knowledge as she leads Grimes to his car. The two arrive at Jennifer's residence, and internal cameras previously placed by Jennifer capture the unmentionable deeds that occur. After finishing their carnal adventure in the bedroom, the two finally part, leaving detectives to return to headquarters and prepare the disturbing footage for Jennifer's review. Coming up, the confrontation.
With her fiance's caustic cavorting on full display, Jennifer is brought in for complete disclosure. Frightened by the findings, she readies herself for the disturbing results.
We have information that may answer some of the curiosities that you have about what's been taking place in your relationship.
Okay.
Are you prepared to see that information now?
Yes.
Early in our investigation, Thomas was followed as he left his place of employment. He goes to a patio bar where he meets a young lady, and we can see that this exchange starts to take a romantic turn. After some time, they gather their things and they follow one another to a residence. As they enter, we can see the two of them have obvious romantic inclinations. And later that evening, as he exits, we see that she escorts him out in a robe, and from there, he returns home. On this day, we were again outside of Thomas's employment. At the end of the business day, he exits, and he goes directly to the home of this young lady. From there, they drive to a bar, imbibe a few cocktails. We can again see their exchanges are becoming more and more public. And after some time, this romantic interlude winds up back at your home. After a few stolen moments on the sofa, they retire into the bedroom. Instead of going out with his friends this evening, he picked up the same young lady. Let me contact our detective, and I'll see if I can find out where they are precisely at this moment. Hey, we just finished up with a briefing right now. What do you have? What's happening on your end? Okay, so they're still there. All right, we're in the neighborhood, so we're just going to load up and head in your direction. See you in a second. All right, he picked her up. They went to a restaurant. They're still there right now.
Okay.
You ready to go?
Yes, let's do this.
Come with me.
Where are they?
Right there. Right over there. Get on her, Alpha Cam.
How the did you do that to me? What the You couldn't tell me that before in my face. What the Huh? What the What are you
Walking up here,
me? It's been so long. We've been in this forever. What the 4 years. 4 years. 4 years, Thomas. What the Why would you do this to me? I have a ring on my finger. What the Bitch. No. Bitch. Bitch.
Get in there.
Stop. Don't stop. Quit it. Quit fighting.
This is me.
Take both of them girls home, all right?
Why? 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 Please just tell me why. 4 years. 4 years of all of this. 4 years.
Hold on.
4 years of this. 4 years.
Don't stop. Stop.
Tell me why. Why do I have to find out this way? Why don't you just tell me? Please just, why don't you just tell me to my face?
I don't know.
You, dude. 2 years.
Boring.
Really?
Come here.
Really?
Coming up, the conclusion.
He picked her up, and they went to a restaurant.
How the did you do that to me? What the bitch? Oh my god, oh my god. 4 years, I have a ring and everything, and I have to find out this way. Are you kidding me?
Over there, call me on.
How long have you been doing that? That's why you don't call at night, that's why you're doing this. Right. Right.
Would you agree that this isn't the type of character you want from someone that you want to spend some time with?
No, he's just trapped.
No, if he was trapped, he'd get out.
No, he's just trapped, I promise.
And you don't think he's going to do the same thing to you?
No.
Oh, really?
Let's go.
Fine, leave with her.
And why is that?
No, absolutely not.
But I just don't understand why you didn't tell me in the beginning.
Baby, let's go.
Is there a reason, Thomas?
Reason?
No, there's
for
never
what?
a
Joey
reason.
Greco. You, Joey Greco, you.
Whoa. Easy, girls. Ladies.
You! I ain't doing like dude. Yeah, look. Hey, here go Richard Greco.
Let's go.
Hold on a sec. Let me just talk to her for a minute.
No.
Just let me talk to her for a minute.
Let's go. Strap this back. Dude.
Why?
Come here.
Why?
No.
Why?
No.
Why? Let's
No.
Y'all stop. Stop fighting.
No!
Stop.
4 years, bitch! 4 years, bitch!
Stop.
Yeah!
Stop.
Yeah!
Don't hit me.
No! Yeah!
Go.
Oh, yeah!
Go.
Stop.
Get them apart.
For a second. Stop.
Hey, now go make out with the other girls.
Let me talk to you for a second. Come here. Don't hit me again. Just let me talk to her for a second. Look. Come here. When we first got together.
Where is she?
No,
She needs to go.
no,
She's going to hit
she's
her.
not. Hey, don't hit her. Don't hit her. Stay still. Just talk to me. Stop. Just stop. Let me talk to her for a second. Hey. now I got one. Look.
Why? 4 years is wasted.
No,
just down the drain. Just down the drain for her.
Listen.
All of it. All of it.
Stop. Stop. I've been
So what was the ring for? It was all fake.
No, I wanted to marry you, but I've been
It was
bored.
all fake.
I want to marry you.
Okay, fine.
Look.
Well, take it. Then have her. Fine.
Man, look.
Fine. Take it. I don't care. Fine. Take her. Walk away. I don't want it. Fine.
Stop. Look. I wanted to marry you. I want to marry you.
Why didn't you just tell me that in my face? What?
Man.
Why did you have to find out this
No,
morning?
you don't want to marry her. Just tell her.
Why didn't you just
Grow
tell
some
me?
balls and tell her.
Why didn't you just tell me that instead of have all this?
Mary, she's boring.
I'm not the one that called this mother. You are.
I needed to know. I've been asking you forever.
Well, why do you call it in here?
Communication, everything.
Whoa, I'm not the one that's his girlfriend. Oh, now you're tough. Now you're tough.
You don't.
You might as well.
I'm tough to a guy, not a girl, though.
Yeah, really?
I'm not going to touch a girl.
Love her. You love me.
You're too pretty. You're too pretty for him anyway. Hey, you can do it direct though if you want to. Hey.
After the confrontation, Jennifer is faced with the facts of her fiance's philandering. Stay tuned as we reveal her ultimate fate. But first, Juan Amador, the companion from the Jay Ridgway case, comes in to clear his name when caught with Jay's wife on cheaters.
I was shocked. It looked like some law enforcement pulling in there or something, unmarked vehicles and stuff. What was it, like 2 of them or 3 of them? And I think before I even had the chance to calculate that in my head, there was already people out, a whole mess of people. I heard the door open, and somebody just grabbed me by the belt and pulled me out of the car.
What the hell are you doing?
Stop!
Who the hell is that guy? What's wrong with you? Man, why are you doing man? Who the
Just stop it! Stop it!
What, man? What the who are you, man?
Jay, stop!
What the
She was telling me they hardly saw each other anymore. They talked. They're officially separated. I mean, she made it clear that they were separated. I knew they were still married. You know, she had all these complaints about him in the world with their marriage, and they had been together for, 8 years. So I figured after that long, you probably really have established what annoys you about that person, and it could very well be a possibility that they're ready to be separated or are separated. And, I mean, for all I know, he was probably a decent guy. Maybe got a little boring or something, and then she wanted some kind of adventure.
Guys. But Melissa, you caused this.
2 shots. 1 shot. Drop down low.
Everybody has their own little personal desires and ones that they run around with all day inside their head, and but at the end of the day, there's right and wrong. You know what to act upon and what you don't. If you feel like you need to act upon something that's gonna violate some kind of sanctity you got with somebody, like marriage, you need to address it with your husband, address it with your family, before you end up creating some ridiculous situation like that.
Furious over the salacious acts of her former fiancé, Jennifer McKenzie is happy to have the truth on her side. Jennifer hopes that in time she'll come to understand Grimes' deception, but is unyielding in her resolve to end the relationship. She adds, "There is no excuse for cheating. He showed me what he really thinks of me, and I deserve better." When contacted by Cheater's producers, Thomas Grimes was earnest in his hope to make things right with Jennifer. Hart is currently in therapy and hopes to one day prove his commitment and love for Jennifer. Amber admits to her part in the affair and wants Jennifer to know that, in her words, "If you can't keep your man happy, I know I can, and I am."
again. Another heart is broken.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.